Chapter 50 of the Quran is named QAAF, after the Arabic letter QAAF, with which the surah begins. This chapter consists of 45 verses and addresses themes such as the resurrection, the reality of the Day of Judgment, the accountability of human actions, and the consequences of disbelief. Here are some key messages from Surah QAAF. First is the reality of resurrection. The surah opens with the assertion of the truth of the Quran and the amazement of the disbelievers at the concept of resurrection. It addresses the doubts and denial of the disbelievers regarding the resurrection and the afterlife. The chapter emphasizes the certainty of resurrection and the ease with which Allah can bring the dead back to life. Second is signs in creation. Surah QAAF calls attention to the signs of Allah in the natural world as evidence of His power and ability to resurrect. It mentions the creation of the heavens, the earth, and everything within them as signs for those who reflect. The chapter highlights the growth of vegetation from dead earth as a metaphor for resurrection. Third is the Day of Judgment. The surah vividly describes the scenes of the Day of Judgment, emphasizing the accountability of every individual for their actions. It portrays the blowing of the trumpet that will signal the resurrection and the gathering of all people for judgment. The chapter emphasizes that nothing is hidden from Allah and that every action, whether good or bad, is recorded. Fourth is the consequences of disbelief. Surah QAAF warns of the severe consequences awaiting those who reject faith and persist in their disbelief. It describes the regret and despair of the disbelievers on the Day of Judgment when they realize the truth and face the punishment for their actions. The chapter contrasts the fate of the disbelievers with that of the righteous, who will be rewarded with paradise. Fifth is encouragement for the believers. The surah reassures the believers of Allah's support and encourages them to remain steadfast in their faith. It highlights the ultimate success of those who believe, perform righteous deeds, and heed the reminders and warnings given in the Quran. The chapter encourages reflection on the stories of past prophets and their communities as lessons for the believers. Overall, Surah QAAF serves as a powerful reminder of the reality of resurrection, the Day of Judgment, and the accountability of human actions. It calls on people to reflect on the signs of Allah in creation, prepare for the hereafter, and remain steadfast in their faith. The surah contrasts the fate of the believers and the disbelievers, highlighting the importance of sincere belief and righteous deeds. Thank for watching and share the spread message of Quran.